All right, everybody. It is still Super Bowl Sunday, and we are back with Cooking with Auntie Dom. We are getting ready to make the most flavorful, the most delicious Asian-style sticky drumsticks. The first step you want to do whenever you're working with chicken or any kind of poultry is you want to make sure that you clean it properly. I've seen so many different cooking videos and they'll work with specifically drumsticks, and on the end, as you can see here, well, these are pretty not as bad, but you can see here, I've seen so many people just leave this yellow stuff here on the chicken. I can't cook chicken like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and clean this chicken up. We're going to get this chicken washed. We're going to soak it in some lime water, and then we're going to marinate it and get it in the oven. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to actually show you how to clean the ends of a drumstick. Now, most people may already know how to do this, but there's a lot of beginners out there, so I cannot miss this step. So what you would want to do is get you a knife, and you're going to then scrape that yellow part off the drumstick. You can see it's on my fingers. Sometimes it will peel off really easily, and other times, like right now, it's a little harder to take off. Okay. But you want to make sure that you take the time out to actually clean the ends of that drum. Okay. Okay, so the next important part with cleaning your chicken is you want to bring back the skin that you see here, and you want to clean up all of that excess fat and anything slimy that may be in the chicken. Please do not skip the step of cleaning your chicken. I see a lot of different cooking videos, and I'm not here to judge anybody, but I do not take out meat out of the pack and just cook it as is. I think that because there's so many different people handling our food, it's very important for us to wash it and to clean it. So what I'm going to do is I'm also going to show you, just for video purposes, I'm going to go ahead to the next step because I want you to see the next step that I use in cleaning my chicken. Okay, so there's so many different ways that you can actually clean chicken. One of the ways that I grew up watching my grandmother clean is she would take her chicken after she cleans up all of the, extra gooky and fatty stuff and the ends of those drumsticks. What she would then do is she would take her chicken and she would put it in a basin or a big bowl of water, and she would add salt. And the salt will actually act as sort of like an agitator, and it would, you would be able to, clean your chicken that way. One of the ways that I particularly like, and I've learned this along the way, is I like to use lemon or lime. So today we're going to use lime, and what I'll do, as you can see in this bowl, is I have a bowl full of water, and I'm going to take my lime and squeeze my lime juice in here. And then what you can also do is you can take that lime and go ahead and just wash your chicken with it. Okay? So we have a lot of chicken here, so I had about 4 limes that I cut in half. And I'm just going to take that lime and squeeze that juice into it. And then let this soak. Okay. Take the chicken. Wipe my chicken down. All right. And then once I finish this step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour all of this water off and then re-rinse the chicken, pour the water off again, and then we're ready to go ahead to marinate. Okay, so now we're ready to actually get ready to marinate our chicken. And as you can see, I cut up a scallion and I have about 5 cloves of fresh garlic that I have chopped. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of this ginger paste. Okay. I'm going to add in some of this ginger paste. We are going to add some teriyaki marinade. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit of spicy brown mustard, and we're going to use some honey. That is going to be our marinade, as well as some soy sauce. Now, let me give you some tips. I ran out of soy sauce in the larger bottle. But how many of us go to the Chinese restaurant and when we're finished eating our food or using all of the condiments that they leave in the bottom of your bag, you're there, you have all of these different soy sauce packets that you are left with. I don't throw these things away, okay? I don't throw these things away. I have a space in my kitchen where I store all of my soy sauce and duck sauce and different hot sauces, because one day, you know, you'll actually either need it or you can find some way to make a marinade or some kind of sauce with it. So because I don't have a larger bottle of soy sauce, I am going to use about 6 of those soy sauce packets. Now, we're not going to use any other salt in this chicken as of yet because the teriyaki sauce has a lot of sodium in it, as well as the soy sauce. Okay, so as you can see right here, I have added, and I'll definitely make sure to put the measurements that I use in the description box below. However, as I say in every last one of my cooking videos, I don't cook by, you know, too many measurements. I definitely go by smell, I go by taste, and I go by feel. So, we've added some teriyaki sauce. I've added some minced ginger. We have some scallion. We have some chopped garlic in here. We have some soy sauce, some honey, and brown mustard. And I have to tell you, the way this marinade is smelling, I know this is going to be delicious. Okay, so our chicken has definitely went ahead and marinated for about an hour. As you can see, the chicken soaked up all of those good flavors and that color from the soy sauce and the teriyaki sauce. And I tried to get as much of the garlic and scallions off as possible because I don't want it to burn. But here we are. And we're going to go ahead and get these in a between 375 to 400 degree oven. Okay. All right, so our chicken legs are out of the oven. And no, guys, they're not burnt. That's definitely the caramelization of those sugars from that honey. Okay. All right, so thank you again for tuning back in to Cooking with Auntie Dom. I hope you enjoy these Asian style drumsticks. They're nice and sticky and flavorful. And even though I'm not eating meat, you know, I had to sneak a piece. All right. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure that you come back because there's definitely more where this came from. Let's cook.